to the first of, I hope, many videos from the new Cassie's Corner. Someone on Facebook suggested that I jump on Ustream, which I've never tried before, so this is the pilot episode, so we'll see how this goes. But anyways, welcome. And just a short video tonight. Pastor said something in service that really provoked my thinking, and it made me want to come home and do a video. So here we go. He was talking about the problem with turning over a new leaf, if you will. And he said the problem with turning over a new leaf is that it's usually dirty on the other side. And so I really started thinking about that, turning over a new leaf, that concept. As we enter the new year, there is a ton of New Year's resolutions, right? One of them, the biggest probably by far, is I want to lose weight this year, or I want to get in the gym, I want to get my body healthy, and so I got to thinking about that, and I was like, turning over a new leaf. And then I took it a step further, and I thought, the problem with turning over a new leaf is that it usually comes from the same tree, which, when you think about it, it's like, people when they make a new resolution or whatever, I'm going to do this year, or I'm going to try to do this better. They sit down and they write out their list of goals or whatever, which is good, please do that. But they're trying to change the situation from the outside in. They're trying to change the fruit they have outwardly. The only way to get different fruit or to get new leaves is to plant different seeds and grow a new plant altogether. And so a verse that I was really thinking about with that, and I wrote it down in the Amplified. By the way, if you've watched any of my videos, one of the main things that I do, my main Bible of choice, is the Amplified Bible. I just really love it. It's like plugging in and amping up the Word of God, because it pulls out things that you would never see otherwise. But anyway, so I wrote it down in the Amplified, and it's actually Romans 12:2. And so I'll skim through it and read part of what's amplified, but I'll try to simplify a little bit because it can get really wordy if I'm just verbally reading it. So anyways, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed," or changed, "by the entire renewal of your mind, so that you may prove yourselves what is the good and acceptable will of God." Now, what does that mean? I was thinking about what renewal means, and I looked it up and I pieced together what I would think my definition of what it means to renew something is. And so it says to renew implies a restoration of what has become faded or disintegrated, so it seems like new. It's a cleansing, it's a fresh start, clean perspective. You could also say, whoops, sorry about that on the microphone. You could also say a restoration. And a lot of times, my dad was into old cars, and so I watched him restore a lot of cars. And what he would do is he would completely take it apart. And if there was a spot of rust on the car, he wouldn't just paint over it. He would go in and he would buff it out, and when he restored the engine, he took the entire engine apart and cleaned it from the inside, put it back together, and then put the paint on it and all that stuff. So you have to start deep on the inside. So, great. If you want to lose weight, sign up for the gym, modify your diet and all that stuff. But I would really encourage you to not only do that, but also be looking at the different scriptures and things pertaining to like discipline and your body being a temple, and living your life as a living sacrifice for the Lord and things like that, so that you've got an inward change. Because once you get that down on the inside, you've got motivation to reach your destination. And that's when it gets really exciting. So now you're not turning over a new leaf. You've planted a whole new tree that's taking root and producing the fruit that you want, instead of trying to get the right fruit off the wrong tree. And so I would encourage you this year, instead of a New Year's resolution, let's have a New Year's revolution and totally just change from the inside out to produce the fruit that you want. So anyways, this has been the first of hopefully many broadcasts live from Cassie's Corner. Well, it has been extremely fun, and please leave any comments that you have or suggestions for an upcoming video, or if you have any questions that maybe I can answer. I don't know. This is a new experience. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Cassie's Corner. Bye.